It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We're live at the FedEx Forum here in downtown Memphis, Tennessee, as the Grizzlies try to defend their home court.
3 points.
Nailed from three-point land. Now, we might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to catch up with that Nets head coach. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Morant after the basket by Brooklyn, and the wing jumper offline.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Here's Morant after Ben Simmons' bucket. In the corner, Ibaka with it. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
What mastery from Simmons, fooling the entire defense in the paint there.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Here's Morant. No good there. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And it's Simmons. Oh, that was something else.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
On the wing, Levine. And oh, he just jams it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times. Pass
to Bridges. Here's Simmons. Here he goes.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And that one's good. Morant.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Well, Smitty, after his sensational rookie season, I think people knew that Ja Morant had an unlimited ceiling.
Kevin, now we know it's not just high, it's through the roof. Ja was Rookie of the Year, and he keeps up in his game. We could, Kevin, be looking at an all-time great.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And that one's good. Morant.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Here's Simmons. And he goes big with the dunk right over Ja Morant.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills,
and the shot goes in.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Bridges outside. From deep. The rebound by Ibaka. And so Ibaka, he'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 10. And the jam by Levine.
A high riser. Levine's won some dunk contests. Zach knows how to put on a show.
Johnson in the corner. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Simmons. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant scanning the floor. To the middle. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
Johnson can't get it to go. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Substitution on the court.
15 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Slicing and dicing the defense to pieces. When Simmons cuts hard inside, he is very hard to control.
Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Brooklyn. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points.
Please give a big round of applause.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again.
Timeout call for Memphis.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
The Grizzlies trailed by 6. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Nets leading by 6. Dinwiddie outside. drains the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Nets.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Here's Dinwiddie. Off target from outside. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
A tough, hard-nosed guy. That's great defense by Derrick Rose.
Pass to Kennard. Here's Bol. Here's Fall. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Memphis, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Here now is Dinwiddie. Back to Thomas. Outside Warren. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Warren's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A diverse skill set makes Warren an offensive threat. Perimeter shooting is just one of the tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Thomas. Fall with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 11.
It's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
They get the rebound. Full.
Okay.
And that one is hammered home.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. To the inside. It's stolen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by Bol.
And, you know, entering the draft, Bol was a polarizing prospect. Scouts didn't know who to compare him to and maybe still haven't figured it out.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Nets. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Bol. It's not going to go for him. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And the wide-open shot from Warren buries it from three-point range. And now an 11-point Nets lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Dinwiddie with it, and Rose picks him up defensively.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Kennard. To end the run. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late,
which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the three ball with such confidence.
Here's Bull. The shot from the low post is good. Bull's got 6 points.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Bridges outside. Olynyk has the open look. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Outside, Smart. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
First team foul.
Outside, Simmons. Knocked loose. Stolen by Smart.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Kept alive. Here's Adams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Simmons can't get it to go.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
First personal foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Nets lead by 10. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Now Morant. Pass to Adams. And here is Howard. From the arc. Here's Adams. Shoots over Olynyk. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. In the corner, it's Bridges. Offensive rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, the Grizzlies. It's a 10-point game. Here's Simmons.
That's terrific play on the ball by Serge. He's been first team all defense several times.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Morant. And it's denied. Simmons with it. It's a bucket. Oh!
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Back to Morant. Screened by Ibaka. Morant, the bounce pass. And Ibaka slams it in.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Second personal foul.
We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
It's stolen by Johnson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Brooklyn leading by 15. Bridges outside. Pass to Olynyk. Simmons left side. And they double up Simmons. Bridges, no one around him. And the Nets, another 3.
3 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's Morant. It's good. Morant's got 8.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Simmons inside.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything. Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Coach has to be happy with Simmons' intensity tonight.
Oh, my!
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And here are the Nets. They're on a 19-7 run. Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Howard. Back to Morant. Johnson with the block. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Back to Simmons. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. 1:14 left to play in the third. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons, to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
Here's Levine. Back to Adams. And Memphis turns it over again.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Simmons inside. This one for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
For three, Bridges.
Zach LaVine has all the tools to be a great defender. Just needs to become more consistent about it.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Brooklyn with the ball. Pass to Claxton. Here's Simmons. Misses in close. Now, here's Bull. The kick out to Rose. Inside. And the dunk by Bull.
Tremendous vision D. Rose has. Always finding ways to make an impact.
Here's Simmons. Basket good. Simmons got 39.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Rose with the ball. And stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
Pass to Bull. Back to Smart. Memphis moving that ball around. And the dunk by Bull.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. And the three ball is good. Johnson's got 9 points here in the second half.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Smart on the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
And here are the Nets. A big stretch here going 10-2. Johnson in the corner. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. On the wing, Johnson. Shot clock at 5. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Left side, Smart. Down low. And they get it back. Launches a 3. And another miss by Memphis. The Nets on offense. They've got a 13-2 run going. Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons got 43 points.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Over in the corner, Rose. Pass to Fall. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Slicing and dicing Derrick Rose, picking the defense apart with the pass.
Johnson in the corner. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Rose with the ball. Kennard for three. Here's Cole. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The top.
Rocket Man drop on the green. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man. 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 Rocket Man never out of gas. Rocket Man another bag. Rocket Man too bad. Rocket Man way too fast. Rocket Man. Rocket Man. Rocket Man. Rocket Man. Rocket Man. Rocket Man. Rocket Man.
Yeah. Damn.